How do, folks? This here's the old mountain man talking at you from the backside of this here lake in the hills of Arkansas. Well, I got good news. It's real good news. I got my fire steels in today, delivered by way of DHL. I thought I was gonna have to wait something like 15-20 days for standard postage, but turns out I put in a big enough order that it was good enough to send, or big enough to send, by way of DHL. So holy mackerel, yeah. That's a pretty good sized box. Everything's packed in there real good. Yeah. Alrighty. Let's see here. Oh boy. This dang thing is a booger. Supposed to have 10 5" by 1/2" fire steels, the big jumbo size, and 10 of those little, it looks like 4 of them, big ones right there. We're supposed to have 10 of them that are 5" by, or 4" by 3/8. 4 inches long by 3/8 thick. There sure is a lot of. Well, there's a note from my supplier. Oh boy, there's another big bundle. Yeehaw! All right. Oh boy. Get all this mess picked up because these dogs will get a hold of styrofoam, scatter it all over God's creation, and I sure don't want that. I'll put this back in the package it come in. Let's see here, there's a packing slip. Total 20. Yeah. Okay. Get this thing kind of readjusted over here. Do a little unpackaging. Yeah, this is the 4" by 3/8. Well, shoot, I've got more trash to pack away, and there's a little old Ziploc bag. Let's see here. Oh, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, 10 of them. That makes about 19 of these I got all together. They're pretty thick. They're thicker than your standard run-of-the-mill ferro rods. Whoops. Let's see. I got my little ferro rod over here on my side. Little fire steel over here. Come off of that. Come off of there. You little monster. Guess I should be glad that thing doesn't come off her so easy, huh? That way I wouldn't be losing it. Alright, take a look at the base down here. And then take a look at how thick that is up next to that. There you go. A little bit thicker, isn't it? Kind of turn that around that way. This way and that way. But I think you pretty well get the idea there. That this one is, I don't know, this one's twice as thick and about the same length. You can see how much of this one that I set down inside the deer antler. And folks, whenever you're putting a handle on a fire steel, make sure to scrape that black coating off maybe the first so much of that fire steel, because that black coating will keep that epoxy from holding that fire steel in the handle. Get that black coating off that first little bit, and then maybe file some notches in it. That's a tip from the old mountain man. I figured that out, probably 2.5, 3 years ago. 2 years ago. Let's say a year and a half. I put it in a video. I even took pictures of a fire steel and put it on Google Plus. Here's what you do. Put the reasons why. Right, this one here has been in this deer antler now for shoot, I don't even remember. I think it's been about a year since me and DJ Moore made that trade on that piece of magnesium, and he sent me the deer antler, and he sent me this piece here special, and he said, there's a piece I put in there, you'll know it when you see it. It's kind of crooked on the end. He said, I want you to make yourself a fire steel out of that one in particular. He said, that one's yours. I said, all right. I still got some of those pieces of deer antler. I just hadn't done anything with them. And here's the biggins. Here's the biggins. Alright. These are my favorites. These are my favorites. I gotta buy some more drill bits, because most of my drill bits are shot. There you go. There it is. Let's check and make sure that it's straight, because I don't want to. I got to go through and check all of them. I will check every single one of them. It's easier to level them out. Take a look at them. They got a nice shiny coating on them. It's not exactly a lubricant, but I got it. Yeah, and there's 10 of them. That was a lot of money I paid out for those things. A lot of money. Oh Lord. And if any of y'all out there want to order a custom handle for one of these big old fire steels, or the 4-inch, let's see here, they're the little ones and they're the big ones. One of these big old outfits right here, it'll last you forever. I mean, Christ in heaven. I've been grinding on this thing for about 2-3 years, and when I told DJ that the handle had broke out of my fire steel, he said, I'm gonna send you a piece of deer antler, and I took that one that I had, and hell, that was the one I started this channel with. Started using on this very first video. At one point I I think it was that very first video, maybe the second or third one. I had, it was a nighttime shoot, I do believe, where I was demonstrating the difference between carbon steel and stainless steel ferro rod strikers. And you can get a spark with stainless steel, but it just doesn't peel off like carbon steel does. But in that video, this same ferro rod was glued down in a piece of wood. I had not scraped the black coating off and set it in there real good yet. I hadn't really come up with that idea yet. And then I had on that wooden handle, I had a piece of an old file. Could have been that was a different video because I used something else then. Well, here we got a box knife blade. Now, let's see here. Bring that up here. Bring that down here, and then look for a marker. It's kind of like whenever in gotta bring this thing on up. Maybe we got plenty on the battery. We'll just bring this thing over here. Yeah, it's hitting them leaves pretty good. Bring it around to the smooth side. I wanted to make sure and whoop, come on up, yeah. I wanted to make sure and get plenty of strokes off that ferro rod, that fire steel there, to get that, to show those sparks flipping and flanging all over the place. Bouncing. How I made one video where the words major spark slinging is or new orders and some major spark slinging, and I'm doing like this here, and I got sparks flying off onto my computer keyboard. Let's see here. Got pieces of this ferro rod flying off over yonder. Boy, that is nice. But it's just the old cheap box blade that I pulled out of the bottom of the toolbox. I thought I'll show the folks that again, just in case they missed that first video. Oh boy, but yeah, I've been striking on this. There ain't no need for anybody to fear of wearing one of these things out, because I think it was Patriot 34 that had done the 3 video series on, you know, fire steel durability. I made a playlist called Fire Steel Durability, and I put Patriot 34's videos all on that playlist so people could go check it out and see how long these things last. Oh man, woo. Okay. Now, damn. What? I like sitting here messing with this thing. Sometimes I'll just strike on this thing for fun, just the purity fun of it. I try different strikers and blades and what have you. I just thought of something. Now, if you If you're kind of inexperienced with a fire steel, you take it and put it on your fire steel. Could be. You seen how easy I did that. Didn't peel a whole lot off. I'll put that out. LittleBear, if you're gonna do that mess, go over there somewhere else. I'm trying to shoot a video here, boy. Let's do this again. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, got that little thread. It does have, I tell you the truth, this is the first time I've done this. And I'm sure somebody else out there on YouTube has done it too, and they'll say, well, he's using my technique. Well, I'm sorry about that, but I'm not using your technique, because I was sitting here piddling around with this thing, and I brought that blade backwards, and I seen how easy it struck, and I thought, why not just put a piece of char-cloth up there and do it like that? I don't watch very many of these bushcrafting videos. I watch a lot of movies. Yeah, bushcraft. I didn't even know what the hell bushcraft was until I come to YouTube. Hell, I'd been doing bushcraft my whole damn life. And didn't even know what the hell it was called. It was just improvising for me. Yeah. You try to do it like that. You get a little bit of a spark, and then bring it backwards. You get a little bit of a spark. But pinning that piece of char-cloth down and giving a little flick. Just give it a little flick like that, and try to get it to where that blade doesn't hit your thumb. And to tell the truth, it's hitting my thumb quite a bit. I'm just going to have to practice that. That will cut down on the wear and tear of your ferro rod, fire steel, whichever you want to call that. You know, it's got a whole bunch of different names, but if you want to know the long name, it's ferrocerium. Boy, I got a cup of coffee. Show you a little something here. Something else I like to do, just in case. I don't know how well that camera is going to pick up that flame, but I'm sure you'll notice whenever it catches. Alright, there's the gas. And there you go, you can see it there. There it is. And you can light camp stoves and lanterns and char cloth and magnesium. If it's combustible, and you know, you can pretty much light it with one of these little jobbers, or one of them big jobbers, or one of them medium-sized jobbers. What's a jobber? It's a little doohickey that'll do the job. It's called a doo-jobber. Doohickey that'll do the job. It's called a doo-jobber. I think I'm gonna make me one of these up with a handle. I've got one in the house there that don't have a handle in it that I've been using for a long time, but I'm gonna make one up and put it away. One that I'm not using. I'm gonna make it up with a handle and just for myself, a wooden handle. It ain't gonna be anything fancy. Then again, I might just toss this one right here off into my packing there. But hit me up for a price list by way of the. I got this business email address. Oh boy, it's been a long day. I got a headache. Oh god. I wish my friend Chrissy was around. One of her massages had come in right. Welcome right now. I swear that girl could rub a headache out quicker than a shot of morphine. Well, maybe not that quick, but quick enough. Boy, howdy. Yeah. Fire steels. I just love them damn things. And anybody, I always try to get people a good, reasonably priced tinder package. Char cloth and magnesium, about $7 per bundle, or per package for, $7 for a piece of magnesium and a big bundle of char cloth. And I gotta make some more of that. Probably do a live event later on this evening, the 10th of September. Tomorrow's September 11th, anniversary of 9/11, 2001. Hell of a damn thing, wasn't it? Oh well. I remember what I was doing that day. I was fishing. But then I come in, turned on the TV, and looked at the dang TV. And I always muted that TV before I turned it off. So when I turned it on, it'd be muted. And I looked at it and I said, oh, great. Another damn disaster movie. And it was pictures of airplanes crashing in the building. And I seen that ticker going across the bottom of the screen. And I said, well, U.S. attacked. We're going to war. I said, shit, here I am without a gun. Turned out we didn't go to no war here on common ground. Yeah, well. You never can tell what you're going to hear in my video. I might get off on a rambling some or another. Yeah, but just the date, it kind of set my thinking off in another direction. But survival is the name of the game, and if you want to help me put some food on the table, I ask that you please do make a request by way of the business email address for a price list. I've got a price list made up, typed up, and I got it stored on a flash drive. I can just click, cut, copy, and paste, and what have you, and send it right to you to your email address. And I promise you, there's never going to be any spam or bothersome anything from me after I make a sale. But if you want to get somebody a good gift, get them a fire steel. Yeah, that's my suggestion. Of course, you might want to get your girlfriend or whoever or whatever something a little different, but yeah, it all depends. Are they into camping? Are they into bushcraft and survival? Whatever. My least expensive is a little orange handle. It's got a little plastic handle, and it's the 4-inch by about 1/4-inch size. It's $10, and then the most expensive one is one of the huge ones with a wooden handle and the epoxy resin and your choice of designs or whatever. But that's the Mountain Man Signature Series. I'll burn Mountain Man in the side of it, and then probably put some mountains on it or whatever you want. We'll talk with y'all later. For now, this here's the old mountain man signing off from the backside of this here lake in the hills of Arkansas, wishing y'all all the best. And as I said before, if you want to help me put some food on the table, place an order. I'd sure appreciate it. Y'all take care now, you hear?